What are you?
Okay, ready, guys?
Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to Graveside Paranormal Presents Spirits by the Graveside. Today's date is April 3rd, 2022. It is a Sunday night, and we are at the Monroe house in Hartford, Indiana. Check this place out.
Hartford City.
It's actually very dark. It's like a labyrinth inside this house. We're walking around. We've been going through it. We got here a couple hours ago. We're checking it out. There's a lot of stories about this place. And once again, I use the word stories. Supposedly, there has been found bones in the basement area of this home of humans down in the basement. Dead bodies are supposed to be out in the grounds, supposedly. Supposedly, there's a child or maybe two children that are up in the basement. They were abused through malnutrition. This thing does go back some distance in history, dating back to the 1800s. The house originally burnt down, then was rebuilt. And we're going to see what else we can find. And when we do the documentary on it, we're going to make sure that we put all the more history stuff, more history in the documentary as well. Now, I'd like to bring in my co-host, Miss Michelle Ward. Hello, Michelle.
Hello, Neil. Hello, everybody.
Oh, you see, she's in a different side of the room over there. Now, like I said to everybody, this is actually a very large house that we're in. Now, we're not going to go the regular length that we do for Spirits by the Graveside. But we are going to come back every now and then on live on regular Facebook and let you guys be part of the investigation, like we always try to do with everyone. So before we get started, let's get into the news. Steve? All right. In the news, residents of a spooky-looking village in Turkey say that their tiny community has been wrongly deemed haunted by ghost hunters and paranormal thrill seekers who have recently begun visiting there in search of scares and spirits. Well, who doesn't, right? At the center of the strange situation is the odd town of Luby, which reportedly once boasted a population of just 200 people before it was largely abandoned a few decades ago. As a result of the mass exodus, a mere 8 people live in the village today, and the minuscule number is actually something of a sign of growth, as prior to the pandemic, only 5 people called the community home, while one thinks that this would make rather for a very peaceful existence, being in a small little town with little people. An influx of ghost hunters, though, has shattered any sense of tranquility because they continually go through there looking for the spirits around there. Michelle, have you ever heard about this one?
No, I have not.
You haven't heard that one.
8 people, I don't know about that. I'd like to be away, but 8 people might be a little too little for me.
Yeah. You know, like, if I was to find a nice tranquil area, I wouldn't want people to bother me either, even ghost hunters, even though I like doing what we do. If I find myself a nice little pond somewhere or something, I really don't want anybody to really bother me. So
yeah, maybe a nice summer home or something, but
yeah, a nice summer home is always nice. I hope you guys don't mind the lighting. It's horrible here. Steve, how are we doing on? How are you today?
How am I today?
Yes.
Spooked out.
Spooked
This is
out.
going to be crazy.
Yeah.
I'm in the
this
command
place is-
center.
Yeah, this place is nuts. Now,
Yeah.
Michelle, I believe you have some news for us. Please roll it.
I sure do. A shuttered hospital, said to be one of the most haunted locations in Minnesota, has gone on the market for a surprisingly low price. The Pokegama Sanatorium in the community of Park City was on the market for a surprisingly low price. It was reportedly a treatment center for tuberculosis patients for nearly 4 decades before closing its doors in the 1940s. Ownership of the facility subsequently changed hands several times until the suite was outright abandoned in 1986. As one might imagine, in the ensuing years, all manner of spooky stories became attached to the century-old building wherein countless unfortunate individuals perished so long ago. As for the potential sale of the site, Aurelius argued that the $75,000 asking price for the dilapidated building, which he likened to a hole in the wall, is actually too high, and said that the future of the site doesn't make any difference to me at my age. So while one may not wind up owning any ghosts should they buy the property, they'll at least have a neighbor who seems to be quite the character. Now I like that kind of neighbor.
There you go. Now, you see, I would love to purchase a haunted house. I think there's a great business sense to it. But at the same time, you also have to worry about, will anybody get attachments or anything like that? Like if we were to buy a legendary house, which house would you probably want, Michelle?
Oh my gosh.
The demon
Which
house.
house? Well, I'll tell you
that's
what.
been knocked down.
My dream was always if I won the lottery, I wanted to find an old haunted bed and breakfast in St. Augustine. So
yeah, that you talked about that last.
that's where I'm going. You know where to look.
Yeah.
Look for me.
Yeah. Now let's bring in our little horror girl, Miss KYLIE. There's our girl right there. KYLIE, you have some announcements for us?
I do have some announcements. So first of all, hello everyone, and welcome to the Monroe House investigation. Really excited to be here. Very creepy. I'm in a very creepy room right now. Very minimal lighting. Actually, next to a lamp.
Yeah, the lighting looks awesome.
So my first announcement is our Tragic Tour coming up in May. Tickets are on sale at Eventbrite right now, and you could also find it on our website. And then my second announcement is we're going to be having Parapalooza. Ooh, it's going to be our 4th Parapalooza this July. We're going to have a lot of bands called Absolution, which is a ghost cover band, and then also Hillbilly Deluxe, which is a Rob Zombie cover band. So those are going to be awesome. We're going to have tours throughout the day, palm readers, sidekicks, you name it. It's all going to be there. And yeah, I'm really excited for that one.
Yeah, so am I. I'm actually really excited. We actually just got off the phone tonight. Actually, while we were driving down, we were talking to Bad Taste Crime Podcast. I was talking to the ladies who are in charge of that. They are going to be doing a podcast for us. And of course, Ghostly Podcast is going to be coming out there doing it for us. We are going to have other events. We are going to have Uncle Bob Trisek. He is going to be doing the game show Deal with the Devil. So he's going to be out there, and he's going to be doing that. And we're going to have other things. We're going to have raffles at Parapalooza. All of the advertisement for everything should be coming up within the next week and a half, and we should be having that out. Am I right on that, KYLIE?
Yep.
All right. Now, let's do something, guys. Let's walk around and turn our phones around. Let people see. If you have a little light that you can put on. Let's walk around in the areas that we're in so that people can
Neil,
see.
Hold on a second, Neil. I have to
Yeah.
interrupt you.
You got a
Are
question?
you going to be putting me in the basement where they found the remains?
Oh, yes. Now, here's the idea tonight. We are going to be doing some experiments in this house tonight, and one of them is going to be KYLIE. She's going to be down in the basement by herself, and she's going to be, what are we going to be doing, Steve?
We're going to sensory deprivate.
Some sensory deprivation down in the basement.
I'm sorry.
That means that she'll be wearing
There's like a
so she cannot hear.
delay when I'm talking, and it's messing me up. Sorry about that.
That's all right. So what she's going to be doing, as well as some of us, we're going to be doing sensory deprivation tonight, and we're going to click on every now and then when we can for you guys. She's going to be doing it down in the basement. Her ears, she's going to be wearing headphones so she can't hear anything. We're going to have a Bluetooth it's almost like a sleeping pad that you put around your eyes so you can't see anything, but Bluetooth white noise will be pumping through there so that's all she can hear. And she's going to sit down there in the basement by herself tonight. If everybody wants to see something like that, give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah. So we're going to come back periodically. And what I want to do, though, is I want to walk around. I'm going to switch the phone a little bit, Steve, and I'm going to show people kind of like where we're walking through. Now, here's the odd thing about this place that we're in. We have our camera set up. We always go through it. Here's a podium. Someone put it in here like a podium. Like if someone was going to have church inside this blue room here. Supposedly this is an active room. I'm by myself right now inside this blue room. Do you see, Steve, do you see everything okay?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So they have this here, and I'm on the first floor. Then I'm going over to this room here where this is actually red carpeted, laminate, like walls. There's a little ball in here, so I don't know if someone's trying to make some kind of contact with children. That's what usually that leads me to believe. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, bam! Look at that there. That scared the hell out of KYLIE when we first got here. KYLIE, move around on your side and show them a little bit of the area.
All right, how do I turn this around? Hold on.
Just turn your camera around. Just turn your phone around.
It's gonna look. You can barely see the room that I'm in. Like at
Here,
all.
I'm gonna come to where KYLIE's at. I'm gonna turn this down. I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna walk around with KYLIE. Hold on. So we don't get any backup noise. All right, KYLIE, turn your camera on. I got mine with it too. So in this area here, as you can see, we got KYLIE right there. Ooh. All right. In this area here, it's almost like a little museum that they have going on inside here. It is really weird. I mean, it's cool as hell. As you can see, the dolls are this big doll. Yeah, Slappy. You guys remember Slappy from Goosebumps? So you got this in here. You got that guy right there. And then we're gonna go down this way. I think this is Michelle.
Show the awesome kitchen.
Oh, the awesome kitchen. Now in this kitchen here, supposedly when we do go lights out, the cabinet doors open.
Oh no. Better not.
Yeah, turn on your volume on your phone. And cabinet doors open, supposedly. And we're gonna find out all this stuff tonight. Oh, let me put on my light again. A little bit blue.
That's blue.
Now green. Now red. Oh, this is already dying out, Steve.
Oh no.
Yeah.
We got
there we
batteries.
go. All right, so we're going into this other room. We're still on the first floor.
We do have a camera in here too.
Yeah, we have a camera set up.
How many cameras do we have? We have 5 cameras set up.
Yeah, we have a total, I think,
yeah,
6
5
cameras showed up.
Ouija board in here. There's like Ouija board.
Yeah, you know what's weird is there's Ouija boards in a lot of these rooms, ladies and gentlemen. The owner, Eddie, he was supposed to come and interview us, but he got caught up with something. But I'm going to tell you something. They stocked the fridge for you in this place.
Yeah, it's super nice.
Yeah, it's like
And
really nice.
snacks.
Yeah. Now, I think Michelle's upstairs, so we're going to head upstairs for a minute. We're going to check out that really quick. Whenever you're going to be doing any of these kind of investigations or anything like that, you want to get a feel for the house. So you want to walk around and get all the feel for it. Come on, Michelle, let's go upstairs. And then after that, I start investigation. Girls.
Here we go.
So this, going up the stairs. Now, here's the thing about these stairs. The first thing I noticed when I came up these stairs, like I said, there's a carnival effect that's inside this house. The reason why I say carnival effect is like when you go to some of these carnival places.
Don't stand so close to each other. There's a lot of feedback.
What'll happen is this was not made properly. So you're going to have slants going over to one side. So you're going to feel a little bit off. As you can see, it kind of drops down a little bit to the right a little bit. As whereas it's higher here on the left side and it's a little bit lower here on the right. So people might be feeling a little bit off. It's just the way the house is built or the house has settled. So, but I did get some kind of ceiling up here at the top of the stairs. It feels weird. It really does. Supposedly this area over here is supposedly where children are supposed to be. We're going to try that tonight and see if we can speak to any of the children, get any EVPs. Now, we didn't know if we were hearing children outside when we first came here or it was inside this house. Am I right, Michelle?
That's right.
Where'd you go?
She's on the room.
I'm over here checking out the dolls.
How are the dolls doing?
Still there? Although the children,
This is like a labyrinth.
I did discover that there are children outside playing.
There are children
You
outside.
can hear them playing basketball
Okay.
right now too.
So maybe that could be sometimes the things that people are hearing. Now check this out. Look at this large Ouija board. It's a table. Yeah, you can hear people outside
Right.
there.
Not a ghost.
So we got some thin walls as well. We're going to show you just a little bit more. Just so you know, upcoming episode, we'll be doing it with Bishop Rake, Katrina Rake, on Easter Sunday at 7 o'clock. We are going to be talking about the resurrection of Jesus. So I'm going to go down to base and check it with Steve. And then we're going to call it. Yeah, look at that spooky.
Spooky doll.
People leave all these little trinkets around here.
We've got a little Annabelle.
Yeah.
Raggedy Ann over here.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to let you go, but we're going to come back to you every now and then when we can. I'm live on Facebook because we're going to start the investigation now. We should be going to at least 5 o'clock in the morning. So we'll be. Oh no, that's the echo from the. At first, I thought I was hearing things.
Outside.
No, the echo from the command base.
Oh, gotcha.
From Steve doing the thing.
But yeah, you can hear kids outside.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen. As usual.
Boo.
All right, Steve, roll us out for right now.